Hey guys, in this video we're going to see the high level of Oracle Database 26 AI True Catch feature. Also in the future I will be uploading a lot of Oracle Database 26 AI new features and also help you learn and understand the features of Oracle Database 26 AI. In 26 AI it is mandatory that we need to install multi-tenant container databases, so there are no other options of using a non-CDB databases. So we need to adapt to the container databases in 26 AI. So it will be very helpful for you in case you are used with non-CDB databases, because using a container database it is completely different architecture, and also we need to manage everything in a different way. Okay, so let us just see the high level of true catch in this session. So in the future videos I will be helping you in installing and configuring the 26 AI and all the other different new features. Okay, so hope this video will be helpful. So hit a like if you like this video. So in True Catch we have it is similar to data guard. Okay, we can also say similar to an active data guard. Okay, but not exactly similar to that. Okay, so True Catch is a lightweight instance. Okay, so that all the database will be cached in the memory. Okay, we can say buffer cache. So this True Catch will take a portion of the SGA. Okay, and it will just catch all the data. So this is a read-only cache database. So it is similar to a standby database. So we are creating a primary, and another separate database needs to be created. Okay, and also True Catch should be installed in a separate server, not on the same server. Okay, so that's the benefit. Okay, so if we are installing on the same server, then we are losing the benefits. But for demonstration purpose I have just created the True Catch database on the same server. Okay, just for your learning. Okay, so we are just creating different test cases and just see how True Catch work. Okay, just for your grasp of the concepts. Okay, so since it is a multi-tenant database, I'm just creating common user. Okay, so this common user starts with C ##. So then I'm just connecting to the user. Next I'm just creating a table. Then just populate the data. Then gather the statistics. So these test cases you can also create by yourself. Okay, so it does not need to be the same, but you can create any test case. Okay, so next I'm just going to execute this SQL statement. This is a select statement and it is a read statement, right? So select just read the data and perform the IO and fetch the data. So for every read operations, what this True Catch does is it just cache the data. Okay, so I'm just executing on the primary database now. So you can just query this view $true catch. Okay, so it is okay, it does not exist. So let me just check the view. Yeah, $true_catch. Okay, so I can query this view only on the True Catch instance, so I cannot query it on the primary database. Okay, that's fine. Just check the database role. Okay, it says tabular view does not exist. Okay, so I don't have privilege to access all these views since I am connected to this TC test user, right? So let me just exit and again connect to the database. Yeah, this is not the TrueCatch instance. So this is the, if you see the database role, it is primary. So now I can query this view $TrueCatch. If you see, this is the TrueCatch instance name, right? And if you see the status, it is healthy. So now I can query another view called $TrueCatch stats. Yeah, it is statistics. Okay. Let me connect to the TrueCatch instance. Now check the database row. If you see, it is TrueCatch. Now let me just check all the views from DBA views where view name is equal to view name like true. Yeah, it is TrueCatch stat, not TrueCatch statistics. So this is the TrueCatch instance, and I'm just querying the statistics. Okay, so if you see list of blocks fetch latency, multi-block fetch latency, single block fetch latency, and pre-warm progress. So these are the statistics which help us understand that whether the TrueCatch is actually utilized or not. Okay, as I already mentioned, TrueCatch is a read-only instance. So if you see, read only with apply. Okay, so what it does is all the similar to a data guard, all the data will be shipped via redo, and the data will be applied to the TrueCatch. So it should be in sync with the primary database, right? So if you see, read only with apply was previously used in Oracle Active Data Guard, right? So we can use Active Data Guard as a read only database for reporting purpose. So similarly, TrueCatch also can be used, but the only thing is TrueCatch has a very big cache. Okay, so it uses the SGA to warm. So if you see pre-warm means it will warm up or make the cache hot with all the data stored in the memory. So that's how it provides a faster performance for only for read queries. Okay, so what Oracle did, Oracle just isolated both the read and write using this TrueCatch, right? So that application who requires a very who need to execute a very big job, read only reporting job, so they don't need to directly go and query the production database, right? So that production database will not be disturbed, and all the data can be queried from the a TrueCatch instance, right? And it is also not guaranteed that all the data will be up to date. Okay, so there may be some delays because since this is kind of a replication. So Oracle also mentioned this earlier that the TrueCatch instance will not be exactly up to date, in the sense it will not be up to sync with the primary database. There may be some minor data delay in case of any network delays or something, but almost every time the data will be up to date. Okay, in certain cases, if the data is not synchronized with the primary, then we may hit some data difference between the primary and the true catch instance. Okay, so overall it's just for data warehousing purpose, right? So for data warehousing, even the accurate data is not required, similar to an OLTP. So we just need cumulative or aggregation of data, right? So if you see the list of blocks fetch latency and multi-block fetch latency, right? So we have some value. So these values confirm that true catch is used. So I just executed a select query on the primary database. So automatically, based on the algorithm, Oracle will redirect all the application sessions to the true cache, and it will fetch the data. So we can execute a lot of test cases, right? So I'm just executing a full table scan on the primary side. Okay, and I'm also creating an index now. And executing another select query with the where clause. Next, I'm updating something, committing it. So these are just minor test cases. Okay. Next, I'm deleting something and committing it. Now I should not see any rows selected. So now I can test it on the same, on the true cache instance. If you see, since I created this user only on the primary side, it already replicated on the true catch side. I have not created this user on the true catch side, but still it is kind of a clone of the primary. Whatever operations that I do on the primary side, it is exactly replicating and getting cloned on the true catch side. Now if you see, we don't have this data on the true catch side as well, right? So currently I am in the true catch layer, right? So even the update should reflect, but I just deleted the data. So yeah, even if you see, the update is reflecting on the true catch side. Yeah, delete is also validated. So now if I insert something, so I'm just opening a new session. Inserting and committing it. Now I should see this new ID. So in primary I'm able to see. Now I'm going to check in the true catch instance. If you see, even in the true catch instance I'm able to see. So now I'm just going to query some different data. Some random data. Now if you see, I don't have the random data. So now again if I insert, I'm going to insert it on the primary side. commit it. Now I'm going to query it on the true catch side. Now if you see, the insert is immediately reflecting on the true catch side. Okay, so there will be a delay in the replication only when there is a huge amount of data generation, right? So in a production system, obviously, since what I am using is just a minor version or a test system, there are no other activities on the database, so it will be the replication will be fast and immediate, instant. But in a real-time production system, obviously, lot of millions of operations will be happening. So during those times, there will be a lot of congestions and latencies in the replication. So at that time, there may be a delay and out of sync between the primary and the true catch instance. Okay. So yeah, so there are a lot of other test cases that we can use to validate the true catch, the working of the true cache. Okay. Also, we can check the DDL change. So I'm just adding some description on the primary side. Now on the true catch side, if we describe products, this description column is added newly. Even DDL changes will be replicated. Okay. So likewise, we can test it for partition and blobs, and also we can test with a performance stress test. Right, we can generate a heavy load, and we can see how fast the true catch is. Right, so we can do these performance tests in the upcoming videos. Okay, just for getting a grasp of the true catch, I have just made this video. So hope you liked it.